Well, hello. Actually, sorry for the shakiness. There we go. A little bit better. Sorry about that. Been a crazy day. You may hear some wind from what is now a tropical storm. I don't know the name of the storm because I haven't been paying attention to the news. I've been watching on my phone. I read it, but I haven't. Is it Isidore or something like that? Or Isthmus or something? I can't remember it, but that's not important. It was a hurricane last night. Actually hit one of my friends in Wilmington, North Carolina, South Carolina. I can't remember exactly where they are, but nonetheless, we had a tropical storm warning watch last night into today, and then at noontime I went to lunch around 1 o'clock. I came back at 1:30. I only get a half hour, and I came back and I noticed on my phone we had a tornado watch. So interesting times. I came home 4 o'clock. I guess that's when it was at the height of it for us, if you will, because we got like an outer band in Rhode Island that came by, and it was windy it was crazy. I went out on my break around quarter of 3 because I got out at 4, and it was wild. It was crazy then, and then when on our way home it started downpouring and the wind picked up, and I came off the highway. I thought it looked a little hairy and maybe like a twist could happen. Let's say that. And then I came home, and you can probably see from the thumbnail that I'm probably going to use for this video, where the backyard was kind of a disaster in the sense of like there's a lot of debris in the pool. So after I upload this video, I'll be going and cleaning out the pool, so that'll be fun. Chairs were all over the place, the lawn chairs there, and surprisingly my grill did not flip over because it doesn't even have the propane tank in it, which is strange because back in February we had a storm and it was windy and it upturned the grill, and it had the tank in it, and it smashed the grill and everything, but apparently it rolled though. It did roll. It didn't flip over or anything, thankfully. So there's that, although if it did, gives me an excuse to get the flap top grill, I guess. But anyway. So what I really wanted to talk about today is the power of Mother Nature. And it's interesting because this coincides with last night with Jurassic Park. There's a moment where Ian Malcolm, Dr. Malcolm, who's in the chaos theory and everything, and the folly of the park, and it's destined to fail, so to speak, because of this, that, and the other. And then he mentioned something about man trying to control nature and can't. And it's basically my stance on global warming, where, you know, we think we can save the planet and do this and do that, and the planet's dying. No, the planet's been around for 4 billion years. It'll take care of itself. We just have this hubris thinking we can control things and we can fix things and all this other stuff. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that too much. I basically wanted to talk about the folly of us thinking we can control nature, and then you witness nature like today. And this was minor. Of course, I don't wish anyone to get hurt or even property get damaged, but it's going to happen in storms like these, right? And it was a hurricane last night, and some of that destruction, it was a Category 1, was pretty significant considering. And I have to say, for a tropical storm, or would have been a Category 1, those winds were pretty gnarly today. And I've been through some Category 1s, some 2s, and I haven't hit close to a 3 is my max, I think. And I can't remember what it was, but it's just a amazing thing to see nature doing its thing, and it always humbled me. I don't know about you, even like thunderstorms. I love thunderstorms. I find them relaxing, awe-inspiring. See the lightning and the power that's displayed. I don't know. It's just a fascinating thing. What do you guys feel about all that? I know I got a few people that I work with that freak out with lightning and thunder and kind of run and hide, whereas I'm just like, I'll go to the window, which you probably shouldn't do, and just look out and be in awe of it. Especially thunder. Thunder helps me sleep, actually. And some of the ASMR stuff that I've been listening to going to bed, it's been thunder and rain in the fireplace as well. There's some more wind. The Shed of Solitude is under siege. I was going to smoke some Haunted Bookshop because it's the perfect opportunity to do so. And I was going to record tonight, but I figured I'd get it out of the way because I got to go in the pool, and I want to finish reading Jurassic Park as well because I'm almost done. I'm near the very end. I got like, I want to say 120 pages maybe left, something like that. So I'll finish that and move on to the other. And now, right now, it's sunny, some clouds, blue sky. Like, if it wasn't windy, you'd think, oh, it's a normal summer day, no big deal. It's been tropical day. Now it's a little cooler now. It's not bad. It's kind of refreshing, and that always happens after like a hurricane or a tropical storm or a big storm like that. You get that fresh smell in the air. It's nice. It's kind of like purifying. It is good stuff. And you can smell some of the branches have snapped and stuff, and you can smell the tree. I love that smell. Storms are great. I love storms. I mean, like I said, I don't want anyone to get hurt or anything like that or lose property, but these types of storms not bad. Although there's probably been some damage and stuff. I heard some fire trucks earlier, and I've seen some pictures on Facebook where my friends' property had trees falling in their yard and stuff. I don't wish that on anyone, but it's still just amazing that the weather can do that type of stuff, And this is nothing compared to like stuff on Mars, Jupiter, and other planets, or even the moons of Saturn and Jupiter, right? This is my beer. You can see it's got that wet on the beer there. It's humid. But I did go to work today. I had yesterday off and Friday off, but today I went to work. Wasn't a bad day. Productive, for the most part. That's all I really got. So anyway, back to Dr. Malcolm in Nature. I just want to reiterate, there was a point in the book where Hammond says to him, well, so we should do whatever we want with the earth. And he says, no, obviously not. I don't want to pollute the world as much as I can. I'd like to be smart about it. And I agree with that. And the point he was trying to make is we think that we're in charge, and we're really not. Mother Nature's in charge. It'll figure it out. It's had other species rise and fall, and it's fine. But anyway, I just want to make that point that I don't want to be like a polluter. Like, it's not like, hey, go ahead, do whatever the hell you want type of thing. Don't think that. We should be smart about it as much as we can. But to be honest, we need to get the hell off this rock. But that's just me, as a species. Time's running out. It always has been. That's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy for this video. Just kind of wanted to make a quick video, talk about the hurricane. And it's funny, speaking of not paying attention to the news, because I don't watch the news anymore. I barely watch TV. And today, it's funny, it's like, I've been checking the weather app every day. I check it once a day. A couple of times today because of the storm and that. I knew it was coming. But for the most part, I don't miss any of the drama. And I'm looking at my friends on Facebook and they're saying, oh, the hurricane this, hurricane that, and blowing it all out of proportion. Like, we've been through a Category 1 hurricane before in Rhode Island and in most of the East Coast. This is nothing new or nothing crazy. I mean, sure, you take it serious and whatnot, but and respect it because it is nature. You always respect nature, but don't blow it into this. Like, you give in to the fear of things like this. Like, you feed into that and just make it even worse. Like, you're just shoveling more coal into the fire and making things seem worse than what they really are. They're not. So I've enjoyed not listening to the news and their whole panicking and everything. Well, one thing I did see today, that, and I'll just mention it here, is what happened in Beirut. That explosion, holy crap. That was, whew. I posted something on my Facebook where I said, I think I would have pooped my pants, because the guy's sitting there filming it with his phone, and then you see the explosion, and then you hear the boom, and he ducks, and whew. I don't know what was the main cause of that. Someone said something to do with fireworks, and then another report I saw it was petroleum or something, chemicals, and it was in the port, and then a fire was there, and it went out of control. But man, that's, again, the power of, and that's not really nature per se, but it's the chemical reactions or whatever you want to say, but the science behind all that power, that's just, it's humbling, man, I'll tell you. That's crazy. That was a massive explosion. What makes me think it was like something to do chemically is it looked brownish red, the plume that went up, which makes me think something like that, and not some terrorist thing or something like that. So, or military action. But hopefully people are all right. If they're not, that's pretty sad. That's unfortunate, and it's probably over something stupid. Usually it is. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this video. Nothing major today other than the storm being crazy and my pool being a mess and I got to clean it. And just the humbleness that nature gives you is kind of my message tonight or today. So hopefully you guys are all safe. You know, stay out of danger. Hug your loved ones, because, like, you know, that thing in Beirut, you know, those families are going to have problems. After that explosion, you know, they went off to work, and then that, and now maybe they're not coming home, and it just puts it in perspective, man. So, in any case, stay humble, stay safe, be near your loved ones, and I'll catch you tomorrow sometime. I don't know what I'm going to discuss. I have a few topics burning in my head, and as far as Jurassic Park goes, I'm going to finish that tonight, and then I'm going to watch the movie and then do my comparison, which one I liked more and why and all that stuff. So look forward to that probably by the weekend. So anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I got to go clean a pool, drink a beer, and all that fun stuff.